guys, how are you? I hope you'll be fine. So today our topic is how CEO structures their income to pay less tax. So we have 10 ways that businesses avoid taxes on an epic states. So let's start our video. So we can see is the ultra right effects. Number one is our first story unveil the hobbies like Elon Musk and Warren Buffett and Jeff Bezos were able to amass some of largest fortune in history while paying the remarkably and little tax relative to their immense wealth. So you can see it's very easy to watch and easy to work. Selling stocks generates the income, so they are avoids income as a system, and your billionaire can tap to their wealthy and borrowing against it, and borrowing that is not taxable. And Buffett says he followed the law and referred that the wealth go to charity and other did not come in beyond from us. So the 5 billion era. In the 5 billion era is other billion used to the convention way to avoid incomes. We found tech mogul Peter self immersed and a type of the account that shields the income from taxes and is the essential to help low and the middle class service prepared the retirement back in the 1999 and if the stuff slow value shares to the companies that would become PayPal into the account and manual taxes lowers sets about the tax lowers and says the rest running about the IRS rules, and it's clear the government era challenged the move, and he set himself up to 3 billion in untaxed gain. So its style did not respond to questions for the original articles, and the $1 billion parallel track due turning high tax rates trading into low tax incomes even when tech billionaires do show income on their tax returns, and they tend to pay relatively low income tax rates, and that's because of type of income they have. Gains from long-term investments such as from stock sales are taxed at a lower rate. But what do you do if you are making over 1 billion even every year, and it's largely from short-term trading? So do you just accept that you will pay the high rate on all that income? As we reported this week, the GPS and head of one of the most profitable firms and Wall Street did not meekly accept this fate. Instead, his firm switching international groups and found a creative ways to transfer the wrong source income into the right or similar alterations of the maintenance. Its maintenance as is complies with the law. The magic of sports ownership: make money while legally reporting loss. So the tax code offers the business owners a slew of methods to erase income through deduction and no more awareness than buying a sport team. As former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer did with the Los Angeles Clipper, it does not matter whether the team is actually profitable and growing on value, it can still be a write-off. So in some cases we found honor and would effectively deduct a given player contract not once but once they are allowed to take deduction comparable to those for factory equipment that loses value as it ages, and even as teams almost inevitably gain in value. So that's one reason honor tend to pay far lower rate tax than the athletics that they employ. So, or even the people serving beer in the team stadium in our story. So we found a Clippers arena workers who made $45,000 a year and paid a higher tax rates than the billionaire Balmer. And Balmer said he pays the taxes he owes. So build, drill, and save. The real estate and the oil business can both be tax havens. So in certain industries like real estate or oil and gas, the tax breaks are so plentiful that billionaires can erase their income entirely even as they grow richer. So that's how that's how real estate developer Stephens Rose, who also happens to own the Miami Dolphin, went 10 years without paying me my income taxes. And Rose says that he followed the law. And other mogul, this one of the oil business, managed to tap a near bottomless well of right of the were one of the biggest oil spill in history. And number 6, even a billionaire Hobbies can pay off at tax time. So deduction from hobbies and side projects which the ultra wealthy can structure as business as another fun option. For some billionaires, it's race horses. We found that the 6 owners of the thoroughbreds at the 2021 and the Cantley Derby had taken a combined $600 million in tax write-offs on their horse racing operation. For others like Van Baby's founder T.Y. Warner's ex-luxury hotel, the billionaires splurged on a couple of landmarks for reason location and then won 12 years without paying any income tax. So number 7, think your tax and too high, change the tax laws. Sometimes it's based to fight for a new tax break for the billionaires who contributed the billions of to Republican politicians. And we found the change sent $1 billion in tax saving in a single year to just 82 ultra wealthy households. Some business owners also boosted their saving with a trick. So they slashed their own salaries and they categorized the money instead as pass-through income. So why tech billionaire pay less than has funds managers and so many options to reduce taxes. The richest Americans often manage low income tax rates, and we analyze the income tax for the country, and those averaging over $110 million in income per year. Overall, the group pays the relatively low rates, but certain segments and tech billionaires has a private equity exclusive stood off out even within the allied population because they were able to draw on the shorts of the techniques and the detailed above. So, brother, can you spare a stimulus check? But the real stand out were the billionaires who reported such low incomes that they qualified for government assets. As these 18 billion received the stimulus check in 2020 because their tax returns placed them below the income cut of 1,50,000 for the marriage couple. Trust this. So how wealthy families pass billions to hire while avoiding taxes? The holes in the estate tax we found are even more remarkable. They're the well-borns and ways to make sure the Uncle Sam does not get his cut for the fortune being passed in your heirs. The most is the through a trust. How common, one of the kids say, but we found the evidence that at least half of the nation 100 richest individuals had used the state's tax dodging taxes in another story. We followed three century all dynastic down through the generation. So we show how they used trust to avoid taxes, so that a fortune could pass either way from the original early 20th century tycoon to, for example, the great granddaughter who recently collected $210 million from her ninth birthday. So it's too much and very well. So I hope you understand. Thanks for watching this video. Like my video and subscribe my channel for more informative videos. Goodbye.